Hello guys, what's up? I hope you have had a great day so far. Well, without wasting time, let's dive into the video and the new playlist where you are going to learn everything you need to know about the IELTS speaking test. In the IELTS test, your ability in listening, reading, writing, and speaking is evaluated in less than 3 hours. In this test, speaking and listening parts are the same, but reading and writing parts are different according to the type of general or academic test. Also, in the IELTS test, the listening, reading, and writing parts are held in one day without any interruption, but the speaking part can be done a week before or after the other parts. With these brief explanations about the IELTS test, let's go to the speaking part and get to know the format and the questions that are asked in. Let's get to the IELTS speaking test format. The IELTS speaking test is an oral interview between the candidate and the examiner. This test consists of 3 parts. Each part is held immediately after the other part. All speaking tests are recorded and the duration of the speaking test is 11 to 14 minutes. IELTS Speaking Part 1. In the first part, the examiner introduces himself and checks the candidate identity. Then the examiner asks general questions about some topics. This part lasts between 4 and 5 minutes. Now let's go to the topics and possible questions that will be raised in part 1. Topic number 1. Personal information. What is your full name? Can you introduce yourself and tell me about your background? What is your native language? Are you currently studying or working? If so, what are you studying or working as? These are some of the most important questions about personal information that you may face in the IELTS speaking test. Topic number 2. Home and family. Where do you live? What kind of accommodation is it? How many people are there in your family? What is your relationship with your family members? What do you enjoy doing with your family? And what are some traditional or special celebrations in your family? These are some of the questions about home and family. Let me tell you something. In this video, you are only going to get familiar with the possible questions, but in the future videos, you are going to learn the best possible answers to these questions with the highest score along with all the other details and important points. Let's go to the topic number 3. Education. What did you study? What subject did you study? What is your highest level education? Why did you choose that subject? And what are your plans for your further education or career? These are the questions about education. Topic number 4 is about work. What is your job? What are your responsibilities in your job? What do you enjoy or dislike about your job? What are your career goals? And why did you choose this career path? These are the questions about work. Next topic is about leisure activities and your interests. What are your favorite pastimes or hobbies? How do you spend your free time? Do you participate in any sports or physical activities? What kind of movies or TV shows do you enjoy watching? What are your favorite books or authors? And what are some of your favorite music genres? Well, let's go to the last topic, travels and places. Can you talk about where you grew up? What are some of your favorite places to visit? What cities or countries do you like to travel to? These are some of questions about travels and places. Now let's go to the IELTS speaking part 2. In the second part, the examiner gives the candidate a task card or cue card, which a topic is written along with questions about it and asks the candidate to talk about it. Let me give you an example. As you can see on the screen, this is a task card or cue card. And you can see on the top of the card, describe your hometown. This is the topic you should talk about. And you should say where it is located, what people do there, and what the climate is like. And at the end, for the conclusion, you should explain about how you feel about your hometown. Then the examiner gives a pencil and paper to candidate to take notes on the topic, and the candidate has 1 minute to prepare before speaking on that topic. Then examiner asks the candidate to speak for 1 to 2 minutes, and after that the examiner stops the candidate and asks 1 or 2 questions on the same topic. The second part takes 3 to 4 minutes including preparation time. IELTS Speaking Part 3. In this part, more questions are asked about the topic that was asked of the candidate in the second part. The examiner and candidate discuss the issue related to the topic of the second part in a more general, abstract manner and in more depth. The third part takes 4 to 5 minutes. Well, we have come to the end. I hope this video was useful for you and learned everything you needed to know for the IELTS speaking test. If you liked the video, be sure to like it and don't forget to subscribe. Until future videos, goodbye.